Webster's dictionary defines a motion picture as the creation of a film between two individuals via non-genetic means. Now, that first part may seem redundant nowadays, but it is a daunting task and should not be taken on without any preparation or research. Not for me, however, because I'm always perfect in the first go-around. To start off, you're going to need to purchase your basic equipment. This includes a camera and a tripod. And that's pretty much it. Now that you have your basic equipment, you can start worrying about getting your correct shots. Now, I think a big part of filming that most people don't realize is that you do need a lighting source that's good for your shots to look good. For most people, they just buy a softbox light, but I've decided that would be an inefficient use of my money. So I usually take a freestanding lamp and just remove the lampshade or something. It actually works out pretty good, and I do find that I have a lot more money left over in my wallet to get a little treat from Kroger. So doing your voiceovers may seem intimidating, especially if you look up a video made by some musicians, and they usually say that you need a $300 microphone to get on a label. But the truth is that for films, the barrier for entry is a blue snowball ice. And if you can't afford one of those, I'm sure the one that comes attached to your Apple earbuds will do just fine. You're just going to want to make sure that you hold it really close to your face so everybody can hear every breath you take. In all seriousness though, if you are going to use a cheaper microphone like a snowball, which is absolutely fine, please do use a pop filter so your videos aren't completely unwatchable. I use one, and now all I have to do is fix my jokes. Now, at editing, I think most people get intimidated because they believe that they have to go out and buy Premiere Pro or Final Cut. But actually, I use DaVinci Resolve because it's free and I don't like to pay for stuff on the internet. To edit my audio together, I use FL Studio, and if there's one thing people watching YouTube on iPhones don't care, it's how your 808s sound. One of the things that you'll have to do in the final stretch if you want that full Hollywood look is color grading. I think this is where DaVinci Resolve really starts to take over for me because I don't think my shitty 2016 Lenovo laptop could handle Premiere and After Effects at the same time. However, as you no doubt could tell, I don't do this step because it does require some talent. All I know is that by this time in the process, I am really tired and just want to get things done. So if you do want to learn more about color grading, I suggest you watch this YouTube video by Noel Miller, link in the description. It's really helpful, but again, I can't be bothered. The final step of filming your video is uploading it. At this point, I think Adobe has its own software for rendering, but all I know is that there's a tab for it in DaVinci. There's lots of tools you can use here to put some final touches on your movie. Anyway, you can press this button to render your video. I then go to YouTube and watch my computer struggle to upload a 3.5 minute long video to YouTube in under 5 hours. I play a mini game from Mario Party 4 and then check to see how it's doing. Now at this point I would say how to get better, but I don't know, and maybe make some reference from 1984, which I didn't read.